I hope it's working okay. I accidentally zoomed my camera. You know, me. I'm always doing that shit. I'm sure it's fine. Let me see. Can I import Walter? Oh, what happened? Huh. Okay, well, whatever's happening is. Oh, wait. Shit. Okay, well, I can't see myself. Oh, crap. Escape. What the hell have I done? Fuck. I can see nothing now. Wait, hold on. Go like this. I have totally messed everything up. No, I'm not going to stop the stream, but I don't know what I'm doing. I can't see anything. And I can't. Okay, whatever. Alright, no. Oh, it's Cody. Come on. Come on, everyone. Hurry. Come. Where's Helen? Come on. Hurry. Come. Stop. Pay attention. Person that actually lives here. Okay.
Sorry about that.
No, it's not your. Don't worry about it.
I'm trying to hurry.
You know what? I totally don't expect you guys. I mean, I get it.
No.
Thank you. But they're coming down, so.
Yeah. It is kind of nice. I was about ready to text you. It's like, well, the dog's always cute.
They did, and I'm sorry. Sometimes I don't pay attention to
No, I
the neighbors
appreciate
come
it.
walking down. Let me let you get that in first.
It's fine.
First?
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Okay.
What's worse that happens? They bark at me, they jump on me. What do you do?
He is more of a troublemaker than her, really.
Oh, I know. He's
God.
That's what you were bred for.
I know.
Oh, yeah, you're not going inside. Come on.
Walter, I know you're tired. Alright. I'll turn my life for doing dogs. Well, I know. Not really. Alright, there you go. I'll have to do it first. We'll find it. You need to listen to me. You need to listen to me. No! My friend, he brought his dog over. He was extremely well behaved. She's real big, just sat there and listened to these guys go nuts. And I texted him when he left, and I said, I know we're overwhelming. I'm sorry. He goes, no, but don't be offended by this. I'm going to discipline your dogs. I'm like, please, if they listen to you. Well, yeah. Feel better. I like to barking at you every time.
Oh, it's really, honestly, it's not really her. It really is the barker.
It is him, isn't it? It is. He starts it, doesn't he?
And then she wants to be the big tough squirrel. And
gotcha.
She does. She wants to be the big tough squirrel and be all up on it.
So, yeah, see, Well, Riley told me.
Yeah. But she likes the belly rub. She likes the belly rub.
See, yeah, she's.
Oh, you better knock it off. You're gonna get bit off for real.
See, and I feel like with his dog, it was Walter causing the chaos too. So I'm like, dude, if you can tame that dog, more power to you.
I've never really I like the dogs, like dogs and stuff like they bark and stuff like that. I've never really minded very much. Like I don't really care.
Yeah.
I just I don't know how to do. I had a dog and we got him from the shelter and he had such bad abandonment issues that he just wouldn't stop barking.
Yeah.
Lost his voice damn near because he wouldn't stop barking.
Wow.
Yeah, all day.
See, and I think with Walter, when I get land and he is able to run, that will help that a lot. Because he's bred to run and move and herd and.
Oh yeah, I know.
I'm going to build us a obstacle course. Yeah. At some point, hopefully before both of us are too old to use it.
Yeah, you're worn out, aren't you? Yeah, you are.
So I'm actually going away this weekend.
Oh, really?
Friday night and coming back Sunday. Ryland's coming by Saturday to check on the dogs.
Okay.
I'm going to find out what time he so that the gate will be, and that's the only thing. But hopefully they won't be out of control.
I doubt they will be.
Yeah. He's going to be pissed because he's going to be like, I'm in this house, but.
You know, we don't mind. We can too. Like we'll take them out if you want us to. Like we don't mind. Like we close the gate out, play ball for them, let them run around. It's not a big issue. Maybe an hour out of our day, you know.
I mean, if you don't care, I don't mind.
No, the only issue I have is because, like, I'm not going up into your house, you know, like I'm not going out there. Like, I'll open the door for them and they can run down.
I see what you're saying.
You know, like I'm not going up there.
Do you feel uncomfortable going up there? Are you worried because of me? Because we invite you, or it's just
it's combination of everything, you know.
Like I understand. It's more or less like to do my laundry. I feel uncomfortable.
You know, like if we owned a dog and stuff like that, like it would be my biggest fear. Like, you know, I could not blame the dog. If they bit you. If they bit, you know, like I mean, like I totally get that. So I'll make sure to turn the heat on. I was talking to my son, and I guess Jordan will go up there and play with it. I was like, "Cool, that can be your thing." Yeah. Like, I mean, you talk to her a lot more than I do. I totally understand. Nocturnal. Yeah, I totally understand. Oh, I got rent for you. Rent. Yeah, no, we've had rent for you. It's just I took it to work with me the last 3 days. Oh, so, yeah. I guess the day it's not 8 till 10. So 8:50, yeah. Yes, please. Thank you. Is that my phone? That can't be. I don't have it. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm gonna turn music on. I think I'm streaming the rest. I don't know, diving for all everybody. Goes across. I like this song. Yeah. What are you doing? And Odin, where are you at? You in there eating your foot? Yeah. Hi, buddy. What are you doing? Did you find that? Okay. I'm going to stream anyway. I can't see what I'm doing, so I don't know. Oh, wait. That just did something. Oh, come on, man, move. Oh, wait. I can get it to, I don't know, whatever.
I can end it is all I can do, so I'm not going to do that right now. Oh shit. Well, okay. I wanted to get this back anyway. Okay, so I think I'm streaming, but yeah, see, I didn't want to do that shit. Escape. No crap. Oh well, whatever. Temperance. Temperance. Do not do that. Well, thank you.
Not a problem. Sorry, I couldn't find a 10 for the life of me.
Oh no, it's okay. Cool.
He's a good baby.
Take it out of my
He's
pocket.
a good baby. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you get down. Stop whining her up. Stop whining her up. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. Stop.
She too. I'm hoping that her dog and Mark's dog will get along so they can play. Because his dog's about 2 and she doesn't get a lot of play.
Yeah, what kind of breed is she?
Mastiff and something else.
Oh, okay. So she could actually handle a little bit of rough play.
She's big. Yeah, okay. She's a big girl. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, if this king of a dog right here can take her, then.
Right. I know.
I think I'd name him Thumper if I had one. Like the rabbit, Thumper.
Which one?
Off of Bandit, Thumper.
Oh yeah, are you talking about Soleil though?
Yeah.
He's like a truffle pig though. He's weird. He sits over here in this dirt, and I think he gets worms out of there and eats them because he sits over there and eats something. He digs it and eats, and I'm like, are you eating worms?
No, it's probably salty over there. From all the salt air and everything.
Something, I don't know. It's weird. They'll do it right here too. So.
Yeah, where it drips off the house and runs off the house. Yeah, it's the salt content. Like it's like a little mineral block. Because I know deer and stuff will find spots that have a lot of salt and minerals.
Do they?
Yeah, they'll eat like the deer canes.
Yeah.
The bait stuff that you put out for deer.
Yeah.
If you put that out and it melts into the ground, they'll eat the dirt. They'll eat the soil. Like
maybe that's what it is.
It's probably just that.
There he goes.
Yeah, just a little salt, like.
Okay.
Probably what keeps him so sturdy.
Yeah. That and the homemade, I don't know if you ever smell the homemade treats that I'm making for them. It smells horrific. You don't smell because I cook liver and.
I was going to get some dog treats and she told me that you make your own dog treats and I was just like, well, then I'm not even,
It actually has turned into me just making dog food pretty much. I mean, I still get their food, but the treats, because my oven broke. So I started making them different, which is better. They like them better. So they are spoiled. They are good though. Yes, and walkers. You all do. Yeah, they're good.
And what else you got? What else you got, baby? You know, you got a baby something.
Well, that's true. It's the thing, which I'm starting to come to terms with. It was once I raised my child after 22 years, I didn't anticipate raising more children, which is what I'm kind of doing.
Did you get the empty nest syndrome?
Well, no. We got dogs together, and he left me with them. So he left me with the kids.
Yes.
Like the empty nest would have been cool. I could have taken off, but which is fine. It's. I mean,
enjoy them while they're around.
Well, and without them, I wouldn't be here. Like here in this place in this time. You know what I mean? So.
Well, I sure appreciate you girls. Yes, I do.
I love them. Sometimes, though, I'm not.
Do you like to hit off this?
Yeah.
It's fast.
Oh, okay. Just before work, whatever. Work with Brittany today will help. No.
I heard, yeah.
Jeez, what is that, man? It's like.
Yeah, I just kind of do the whole rocket.
That's cool. I should have let it get off, but that's why Yeah, I am actually learning though to. I talk to my tree, Kevin, all the time.
That tree's name's Kevin?
That's Kevin.
Okay.
Yeah. And Kevin, I'm trying to get some of the ivy off because my understanding is it's like a parasite.
I was just thinking that too. Like, man, we better get that ivy off.
I got some of it off at the bottom.
That's good. It'll die off of it.
That's what I thought too, because I cut all the big stuff around the bottom and I pull on it. But and I'm using it as a metaphor for me, like people's anger, like breaking people's anger. So I'm like, I am Kevin, and those are parasites. And I allow their anger to flow through me as the breeze flows through Kevin. Oh my God.
See here. Oh, okay. So I wanted to ask you before I do anything. It's duck hunting season.
Okay.
And I am pretty half on getting me some birds.
Okay.
I was just curious. I have a boat, and it's not much bigger than the bed of my truck.
Okay.
I don't need it here 100% of the time per se.
I don't.
But until
I don't care. The only thing you can put it up in there because they don't poo up there. So just walk when you're walking up and step over the fence, and then you don't have to worry about their poo.
Okay. Well, really, I wasn't really too worried about the food per se. I was just hoping that if a thing in here and there, so I don't have to run up all the way out to my mom.
You can just leave it here.
Yeah. Yeah. Or
you can leave it wherever.
It should. It's maybe 12 feet. I think from here to the bed of the truck. You know, just not all the way to the front of the truck, but you know, here and there. It's an old school 70s aluminum boat.
But I mean,
but it's
absolutely. I'm actually gonna clean it.
I'm not. We do not use the yard.
I know, but it's like they run in it, and I'm like, oh my God, please don't. You're playing in the yard. Watch for poo. So I try to clean it. I try to do a good clean once a week. You know.
Yeah. Well, and we haven't really had any issues with stepping in it or anything like
that.
That's but
good.
It's so funny because it's obvious. You know, like Temperance likes that area over there, and then the little ones like this area over here.
Yeah.
So, like it's kind of funny watching that.
It is.
Everybody got their own.
I'm going to have a field where I have grass that's fenced in that's mine, and then they can poo wherever they want, and I won't have to worry about it.
You know, I finally got my mom into a place where she has a nice bit of property to work in and do everything, and it is a curse. You know, be careful what you wish for, because it is so much fucking work just going to goddamn.
No. I want a little lawn, like the size of this, and the rest of it wild. I don't want to take care of that shit. Are you kidding?
That's exactly what it's like.
I want a tiny lawn.
We got her into a place taking care of this guy's property, and he has like 45 fucking acres. I'm like, Mom, how the fuck are you supposed to take care of 45 acres?
What is she gonna? Is it grass and stuff?
No, most of it's forestry, but like 25 acres of it is just an open field up by Allegheny, like going up towards.
So what kind of care would she have to take?
It's kind of defaulted now to where Temp.
Temperance, no, you behave. You be good girl.
That dog took all of that. I don't think that dog was supposed to be there.
There's a dog that walks with like 800. He walks up to the fence. He's really old. He stands there, but she's so good at not barking. So that's good girl. Good girl. He starts it too, don't you? And you go off. Shit. Anyway,
yeah, pretty baby.
Because I wonder about that. I mean,
all three of you. Yeah, all three of you.
My goal,
your fur is so soft.
Is to have other people that will help, right? Like my goal is to have land in a cooperative type atmosphere where there will be people working on their areas. Yeah, sorry. Well, your pants.
There's some people. Yeah. No, I'm not really worried about.
I was going to say something, but you had him, and
no.
Yeah, good enough on clean clothes.
I honestly like the way I work and stuff. Like you know, because for the last 10 years of my life, 15 years of my life has been nothing but fish plants and fisheries. You know, I did some logging here and there and stuff, but like, and then odd jobs, of course. But you know, for the good portion of my adult life now, I've just been my 20s. You know, I've been commercial fishing, so it's just like I'm so used to just like putting on the nasty clothes. Like, don't even why even change your clothes if you're just gonna have to go back to the fucking fish plant, you know?
Yeah,
it's just like, you know, and then my bosses and stuff, they're yelling at everybody because you know, we pop swabs. We swab for everything at the end of the night, and if we pop a swab, we have to re-sanitize and redo everything, and that takes about 2.5 hours. They fudge a lot, but anyway, we get yelled at, you know, because we were the cleaning guys. They're like, why is everything still so fucking dirty? And we're sitting here, it's just like, because everybody fucking wears the same goddamn hoodie for fucking 3 weeks straight before they fucking go and wash it.
Yeah.
It's like, well, that's fucking ridiculous. I was like, no, what's fucking ridiculous is the fact that you guys don't want us to use your showers or your fucking laundry here when you know that we all work fucking 14-hour days.
Not only that, it's the cost of everything. I mean, I don't know what they pay you guys. I'm with you. See, that's why I want to work for myself. People like that. Why? I agree with you.
It's just like one time.
It's frustrating.
So we get off at 6 o'clock in the morning. We show up at 5 because I was lead. So the leads and supervisors, they all show up at 5 at the fish plant, and 4:35. Anyway, we don't get out of there until 6. On sanitation, long ass day. We're sanitation and stuff. So yeah, well, we get a fucking phone call saying, "Hey, safety meeting 8 o'clock in the morning." You know, we're like, okay.
And they expect you to show up, right?
No, we didn't leave. We didn't clock out, and then they had the audacity to yell at us for staying clocked in. And it's just like, you wanted us.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, like they're like, you guys are all on double time. We're like, yeah, we're on double time. Like, it's Friday.
Well, and what do they expect? People are just.
Like,
you know what's funny?
You wanted me to go home. You wanted me to clock out, go home,
and come back.
And then come back. You're like, we have an hour. We have an hour and a half before this meeting. Why don't you all just show up early?
That is just ridiculous. Wow, I'm not surprised though. That's so many things are run like that. It's. Yeah, I actually. Working at the candy store, there's a lot of stuff that bothers me, but for the most part, because I'm just like, I get paid minimum.
Yeah.
I do minimum.
Yeah.
And even at my minimum, I have been told that, man, I wish I could clone you. I wish we could get people to work like you. And I'm like, yeah, and I'm at 75%.
You want it? So,
it's like, if I'm at 75% and you want to clone me, what was that?
Did they smoke it?
They must, because I do.
All right. Every time I take a hit, she comes
up. I mean, they're always around it, and I'm sure they're.
But yeah, no, definitely. Yeah. You can't give more than 70% of your life. I'm pushing about 85 right now.
You know, and it's hard because they do, and they'll expect more and more and more from you. You know, and it's.
I took a nap tonight. Like, they all broke down. I cleaned my shit, and I was just like, I'm gonna. Well, because last time they broke down at 11, we had a breakdown, like a bad breakdown, and they told us straight up it's gonna be 3 hours before we can start again.
Yeah.
Well, that puts us there at like 1:30.
Yeah.
You know? So we're gonna run for 2 hours. You're gonna keep us here for an extra 5-6 hours because for 2 hours, like, okay, and we did. Like, we had everything cleaned up. Like, I mean, it literally, what it did is it ruined everybody. Like, nobody, like, when we have downtime and stuff, nobody's jumping down to clean their shit now. Nobody's, like, there's no reason. Like, there's no possible way for us to get out early.
Well,
and you know, like.
It's funny, because I saw a guy on Reddit, because I browse Reddit, and there was a guy who, of course, went viral. He was working in I think it was an auto mechanic, but he was talking about, he was like, you're saying nobody wants to fucking work? I'll tell you why nobody wants to fucking work. You're not giving a weekend, you know, and he's saying all these reasons why nobody wants to work. And he's like, me, I have no problem getting people to work for me because I do these things for my people, right? They want to work here. I'm like, uh-oh. And that is the problem. It's now, because of COVID, now they can be all the, oh, you don't want to work. Oh, no, you're still being pieces of shit like you've always been and blaming it on us now.
Yeah.
It's dumb. Although, I think, well, yeah.
Well, it's been nice BSing you. I gotta get in and get to bed. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette and get some sleep. Thank you so much for that. Sorry, Brent was a little bit late this one.
Oh, it's okay. not a big deal to run up it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody knows when you pull up that we go up. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, someone's here, we gotta go. So, it's not a big deal. I was just wondering, I was like, I had my other phone in my pocket just in case you texted, because I was like, I knew you would be here soon. You know what I mean? So I was expecting you. So, it just took me a second to talk.
You know, I want to apologize right now. I'm sorry if we're ever late for rent or anything. I get paid on the 10th. You will always get your money by the 11th. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I get paid twice. I get paid twice a month on the 10th and the 25th.
Yeah.
And you know, we've been doing pretty good on sharing rent, making sure we have everything for you on the 25th for the next month.
Yeah, but if something happens, I understand. I know how it goes. I'm patient. Although my my job at UPS when I got the house. So yesterday I got a phone. Well, I got a phone call the other day and they didn't respond. It was from an Illinois number. So then they called again and I checked the messages and they're like, it's about the UPS job. You need to call us. And so I'm like, what? And so I called and he's like, oh yeah, we're taking over the contract on the 16th. Did you know that? And I'm like, no. I did not know that. And he's like, well, yeah, so the person I'm working for will no longer have that. I won't be working for him there, right? And so he said, but they really like you and they want you to stay. So will you stay? And I said, well, yeah. And he said, well, what are you getting paid right now? And I said, $14 an hour. And he said, well, we'll pay you 15. And I'm like, that's cool, but it's only 2 hours a day. You know, I mean, it's great, but why can't Cranberry Sweet? Because then I could just work one job. You know? Mm-hmm. But then I was surprised because I was expecting to be let go. I was all ready to be let go, right? Because I knew when they said they were taking over, I'm like, okay, got it. Because that's happened to me with a couple of other ones.
Yeah.
But I guess.
Well, I mean, I hate to do it. The one thing I always suggest to people is like, listen, if you're hurting, if you're wanting fast cash quick, right, and if you can do it, if you got to pull 2 jobs, go down to the fish plant because they pay every week. You know, like
Yeah.
at least they were paying weekly, and so like and that's why we were also burning through.
Yeah, but they don't do like just 2 hour jobs. You know what I mean?
No, they don't. No, but
like the only like I like where I'm at full. I like where I'm at full time. I am building Shhazelle, Shay, the Riser Dog. Artistic expressions and I've already built it. I'm just moving it and adding more people to my vision.
good.
We are going to have a commune with goats and arts and music and other things. Maybe goats. I don't know. My vision.
So you do eat meat, yes?
I do.
Okay. So like if I actually like get up like a goose, if I get a goose and I do it all up right and stuff, would you like some?
Oh, actually, yeah, I would.
Okay.
I just have a hard time eating meat, so I don't eat it in front of a lot of people. But
You have a hard time eating?
I don't have gutsy.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. I'm right there with you.
I know that.
I tried eating jerky the other day.
Did you have a high food?
Stupid.
I'm joking on it. Yeah. I mean,
protein bubble gum.
No doubt. Yeah, it's funny. That's my goal too. Is I'm gonna refinance the house, pay off my credit cards, and get one of these.
Oh God,
It's gonna cost me a lot, but
I'm trying to save money. It's just I got so much stuff. I got baggage that I brought into this, and I'm just.
Oh yeah.
Passed. I got a pass. I got.
Every time you unload that shit, you're gonna get some more. Just so you know.
That's fine. That's fine. I want to build a life with Jordan.
I understand what you're saying. You know, it's funny though.
She wants to start school in September, and I'm sitting here like I thought it was gonna be possible, and now I'm 2 months in, and I'm looking at it like I'm already a half a month in the second month. Like,
gotcha. I see what you're saying.
The only thing I can do is work more. I can actually.
Can you?
Yeah, I could show up earlier and I could show up late and stay late, but like the last couple of nights and stuff, I've gotten off pretty much right as soon as the saws stopped running. So I've just been taking that opportunity this week to just get home and relax a little bit. I was able to have a drink when I got home. That was nice.
Nice. I know with this new company that's taking over UPS, he said you're going to be clocking in and out, and now I don't clock in and out. I just get paid for 2 hours. And he said, well, you'll still get paid for the same 2 hours, even if you're only there for 45 minutes. And he goes, how long are you usually there for? And I said, oh, at least an hour. It's like an hour and a half. Sometimes I'm there 45 minutes if I just don't feel good, but that's rare, But I don't, because I thought about that, because I've been getting home a little bit earlier, and I'm like, are you going to be getting home at 7:30 at night? To play with Walter, who's the bane of my. Not really, I like him to that Walter. Well, I don't know. I mean, if you could work more, but how long would it be for,
I know I could push a 14-hour day for. I can get a solid good 3 weeks in.
Would it be enough to make a significant difference in where you're sitting? Because if it wouldn't make a significant difference.
And that's the thing, I don't know, because I haven't actually done my taxes up right, so like I haven't really paid attention to my percentages lately. So, because really what it is I commercial fish, and so I have back taxes that I do on that, and so doing that.
Are you an independent contractor?
I was.
Oh.
That's how it works. 1090s.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was.
How long? Okay.
It was rough because technically I commercial fished out of Washington, so I was trying to save all my receipts and everything because they have sales tax.
Yeah, they do.
And they wouldn't take off a lot of the stuff like living expenses and stuff like that.
Oh shit! They quit doing that
because of the sales tax up there. But I come down here to pay Oregon taxes, so like we're talking like I was getting at least 50% off.
Yeah.
And I'm on the boat. Tuna season from. Well, I'd show up and I'd start working in March, but that's all boat work time, and then that's pretty much free. But the captain was cool; he did pay me for that. Unfortunately, though, those $500 every week, that came out to be that basically before I went fishing, I was already owing taxes.
Right, and that sounds like a lot, but it's not.
No, it's not. It's $500 a week
for fishing.
For living expenses on the boat. And
okay.
So like a month and a half.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that was just me doing needle gunning and dock work and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Hard.
Okay.
And so and then I go out fishing and I'm out until October sometimes.
Yeah.
28 days at a time.
Yeah, I didn't realize that you guys were independent contractors out there, but I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. That's why every commercial fisherman is fucking behind on taxes.
And everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sitting here like,
okay,
in Oregon and Washington. The one cool thing about it though is when I was up there, I was one of 3 people that had the shower stall codes.
That's nice.
So I was going in there. It was just like, I just sauna it. It's just 100% hot water for 3-4 hours.
Yeah.
It was just like, no, I'm gonna get my money's worth here in some showers.
All right, guys, I gotta go up and get ready for work. I did something weird to my.
Truly free.
Well, I don't know.
Shower, man. I didn't pay for water. I didn't. What the cool thing is somebody went in and cleaned.